Dave Rubin is with me this morning. All right, Dave, you're a DeSantis guy. What is the number one priority, number one issue that will propel him to the White House? Is it his war on woke? I hope it is.
Well, the war on woke is a big reason, but I can tell you, having not only moved myself and my family, but 2 companies from California about a year and a half ago to the free state of Florida, that everything is working here. That's why we've got about 1 million new people, since COVID, 1,200 people a day moving here. Our infrastructure is great. Our streets are safe. We don't have the drugs and homeless. I was in San Francisco yesterday. You know well about that. Everything really is working here. And on the woke front, yes, we are getting this gender craziness and this race craziness out of the schools, out of our institutions. I don't know that there's any governor, maybe in modern history, that has said these are the 10 things, let's say, that I'm going to do, and gone ahead and done every single one of them. And then, of course, they were been rewarded at the ballot box. Let's remember, the guy in 2018 won the election to a guy who turned out to be a meth addict by 30,000 votes. He won re-election by 1.6 million votes. So the people in Florida and everyone from the rest of the country who are all vacationing here, we just set all sorts of records on that. Everyone recognizes it. And the choice just seems very, very clear to me. This isn't rocket science.
However, DeSantis is working on abortion. Is that going to be a major issue in 2024? Because he's signing this 6-week abortion rule. Could that hurt him in the primaries?
Well, I think in the primaries it probably helps him because he's taking Florida from 15 weeks, which I personally am comfortable with 15 weeks, but that's just my own opinion on abortion. He's taking it from 15 to 6. Now, in the primaries, you kind of move right. That's going to help you with the base because obviously the base is large part pro-life. So I think it temporarily helps him in that regard. In a general, it might hurt him. That's realistic, but I've heard him talk about this many times. He has his personal belief on abortion as a Catholic, and he was voted in, and he's doing what he thinks is right. And the voters will have to decide whether that's too far or just enough or not enough. But again, now it's a states' rights issue. So as president, it's not like he'd be laying out a policy that would force every state in the nation to have the 6 weeks that we have here in Florida, or will have here in Florida.
Is it the same with guns? I'm not exactly sure precisely what DeSantis' position is on guns, but it seems like it's another difficult issue for the Republicans. What say you?
I don't think so, actually. I think most people, post-COVID, post the summer of love and watching so many of our cities burn, I think an awful lot of people have changed their minds on guns. I mean, you just have to look at the numbers of guns that have been sold in America in the last 3 or 4 years. Almost every year it's a record. So I'm not particularly worried that the gun issue is going to be an issue. We have a Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is what protects the First Amendment, and I think most people do see that. But again, I personally wouldn't want federal mandates related to these things. The states can figure out what their little minutia laws are.
Yes, it's a laboratory. The states are a laboratory for our society.
It's a beautiful thing.
Ain't it just? That's why I'm here. Dave Rubin, you're all right. Thanks very much for joining us, sir, and we hope to see you again real soon. Thank you very much.
If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of mindless drivel, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist, all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.